Yo, it's the Fair Gamer Show. What's going on, people? I told you I'll be back. Um, Interesting subject today. I really thought about it and I want to bring light to it as well. Growing up in Henry Horner Projects, growing up in CHA, growing up basically young and in an environment that could have easily ended my life, could have easily uh, did anything to change the landscape of where I'm at now and the person I am now. But the subject came to me today because I was talking to my friends today. I referee basketball games, and we was all joking and laughing about uh, things like where people come from and who they know and stuff like that. And it just kind of resonated with me, and I was just like, man, let me talk about my upbringing a little bit. Um, Coming from Henry on the projects on the west side of Chicago, uh, you quickly learn how to adjust as an adult. You quickly learn how to be street smart, how to get away from things. But my thing is, uh, it was about your upbringing, and a lot of people have a misconception about the projects is that people are ghetto, wild, out of control. You do have those people. That is an element that that was something that happened. Nobody can ever sit up and say, "Oh man, everybody in the projects just 100% great." You had your elements. You had the gang elements. You had the drug elements. You had bad people. You had great people. Even the bad people had good qualities, and that's crazy to say because not all bad people. Like what we tend to do as a society is we see a guy on the corner selling drugs. Now, no way am I advocating selling drugs as a good thing. Don't tell me that. Don't give me that. Don't let me fool you into saying that. What I'm saying is, I never judge people. Like if I'm driving and I see a drug dealer standing on the corner, I can't sit up and say, "Oh, he's a drug dealer. He wants to do nothing with his life." I can't do that because at the end of the day, I don't know his background. I don't know what made him stand right there. I don't know what got him to do the thing he was doing. Maybe he's scared. Maybe he was pressured. Maybe he had no other choice. It's not a thing that I advocate. I don't because I don't do it. I don't hang with people who do it, and I don't know people who really do it like that. Um, but it was part of his upbringing. It was part of his moral code. It probably wasn't, and that probably wasn't the plan. But it became something that happened to him, and my heart goes out to people that that has no other choice. To me, I was presented with choices. I was presented with mentors, role models, people who, when I worked at Union Park, I mean, I worked at Union Park. When I went to Union Park in Chicago, on the west side, just coming down Washington Boulevard and knowing that when the Chicago Bulls played, Michael Jordan just drive up in this dark tinted vehicle and talk to us for a second, put his hand out of the sunroof and shake people's hands and hey, what's up, man? Y'all stay out the street, be good. And you know, Scottie Pippen, guys like that giving us tickets to games. We, you know, it was positives to living in that area too. And we always had people that kept you out of trouble. That told you, hey man, we're about to do this, something about to go, you need to go in the house. Or you need to go somewhere else, don't be around here. And they knew who you were. They knew what you were about. They knew that you didn't do the things they did. And they protected you from it. Even though they was in the wrong element, they, excuse me, they were in the wrong element. They knew they were doing wrong, but they would always protect you. Nowadays, there's no filter on who's at hand. But pow, 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 it's left and right. You getting dropped. Bullets have no name. We know that things happen. But to, you know, not to further go off the subject. I grew up probably 19 years here in one of the projects. My whole youth, you know, I went to a school across the street, William H. Brown School. We lived right by the Chicago Stadium. Um, but like I said, Union Park, programs like that. I had rec leaders that really cared about us, recreational leaders at the park that really cared about us in our teen club program, our basketball programs. We won championships. We played football. Roy Ellis, who was our football coach, our physical instructor at Union Park, love you, man. You really helped us grow as young men, and you really established everything. Uh, we had Rook, who's a football coach there, good guy. Cheryl Brown, Marshawn McGraw. That's my love right there. That's my people. You got who else? We had Eric, who was Eric, who was also a physical instructor that ran the gym over there. We had the pool. We had everything to do. Everything was afforded to us. Miss Fields, who was an attendant there, she was real cool. We had CJ, who was an attendant there, real cool. Was always there for us. Helped us with parties and going places, doing things like that. But uh, we also was tight knit in the projects. It was like a village. It was a family. We all A lot of people grew up together there. Some people went their separate ways and they did their thing, but overall, we was there for them. We was there for each other. Like my guys I played basketball with at William H. Brown, they have my love forever. Y'all know who y'all are. No matter what we go through, what life choices we made, what things we did, we see each other, man. Hey, what's up, bro? What's going on, man? You still hoop? Asking crazy questions. We older now. We ain't trying to do that. I'm trying to get my son to hoop now, but it's just the experience, man. I tell people, you can grow up where you grew up, but what do you make of it? Do you use it as motivation? Or do you use it as a down point in your life? I never had a down point growing up in the projects. I didn't. I think I'm well adjusted. I think I'm a polite guy. I think that I'm a person that's educated. I believe that I respect people. I'm well doctored in love, sensitivity, and all that, but that came from my mother. That came from my father. That came from my brother. That came from my family members, my uncles and my aunties and everybody that was there for me. I survived the projects. I survived going through things, and a lot of us did, and a lot of us are better for it. It was never a negative thing. Like I was insulated. My mother, I was getting good grades in school. My mother bought video games for me. I had movies. I had TV. Like Christmas was an event at my mother. I was like, people would come to see what Christmas gifts I had because I was spoiled. I was spoiled. But at the same time, she instilled sensitivity, love, maturity, all that in me. She talked to me real. She never came at me like I was a baby. She never babied me. She always had me ready for whatever came my way. To all the people who grew up in the projects, I feel your pain, because it's always that negative connotation, like you wasn't enough, you didn't learn enough, you didn't do this and did that. Brilliant, brilliant people have come from the projects. Amazing. Well, I ain't gonna say Bill Cosby, but Bill Cosby came from the projects. Let's stop playing. I don't care what he's going through in his life. That was America's dad. That guy made something out of his life. He did stupid things, but we gotta respect how he became icon for black families, for people, white families, for any family. That was America's dad. At the end of the day, it was a lot of people who grew up in the projects that have turned around and did great things. So I never take nothing away from anybody. But growing up in Henry on the projects, man, was amazing. We just out there. You step out the building, you got the parking lot, you got the playground. People just sitting on the playground, barbecuing and talking, and you walk through. It's like when you at a food court at the mall, like you come out the building and you walk left. If you're walking out of my building, when you left, you walk out and you go to your left, and it's the playground and the school. So you got to roll around the corner. And you see a whole other world when you walk to Union Park. And you're walking everywhere. You just doing what you got to do to go and have fun and enjoy yourself. But we used to stand in front of the building sometimes. Everybody just talk and jump on the swings, try to jump and see how high you can jump on the swings and the monkey bars. Just grabbing on stuff, seeing, could you jump higher than somebody? Could you dunk? Or could you do things like that? Um, Also, just the camaraderie, man, the friendships you made. Like we still have reunions. You know what I'm saying? We all meet each other and talk. So, just the upbringing, man. Like my brother, he kept me away from stuff like that as well. My cousins, my uncles, they were older. Hey, Reg, man, go chill, go hang out. And when I got with them and I talked when it was good and when we have the conversations, they made us well adjusted, man. They basically raised us. They had us really learning how to grow as young men and talk to us and keep us away from dumb things and keep you grounded. So to all the people out there who have a misconception about growing up in the projects of public housing and stuff like that, I'm here to debunk that theory, to tell you that it's great people that come from the projects. Not everybody's house was nasty. It wasn't rats running around all the time or any time. I think I never seen a rat growing up in the projects. I think I never seen a roach growing up in the projects. Maybe we had good spray. Maybe maybe the roaches just knew my mama wasn't playing that and they weren't gonna come over and holler because it was people, man, that we all grew with. We lived bam, 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 right over each other. And guess what? If we've had a basketball game and you lived on the highest floor, you went down to this floor, knocked on their door. Hey man, we got the game ready to go. Go down here. Go down here. Go down here. We all out the door. Whole team walking out the building. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We always had you running in the hallways, going down to people's house and talking and laughing, and we all grew together. We all learned together. To all the people who grew up there, I love y'all. Y'all family, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't see each other as much as we should, but when you see each other, man, show love, respect for each other. You got something to be proud of, man. You still here. You did what you had to do. You made it. I just want to say to all my people who ever grew up in public housing, whoever grew up in poverty, whoever grew up without much, and you made it, and you doing things for yourself, you doing things for your people. I have nothing but love for you. Shout out to my family. Shout out to my friends. Shout out to everybody who experienced that and grew up. I'm not an advocate for public housing as far as, oh, it's the greatest thing in the world ever. I'm an advocate for people making it out, for people becoming something, for people doing something with themselves. And the ones that fell by the wayside, all praise to God that, what I'm saying, to your soul, to anything you went through. And the people who did make it, I appreciate you to the utmost. Love y'all. And just a background, you know what I'm saying? I had a single mom. My dad was in my life. He was there. He was there so much that it wasn't like my mom was single. He did everything for me and my brother. Um, we never had to want for nothing, man. So don't ever think, it's just that common thread, that common story that the daddy wasn't there. They be like, man, we had it, dog. We had love. Our mama taught us, look, it's me and him. You know what I'm saying? We barely ever had a argument. I don't believe we ever had an argument. That's how much love she got for us. That's how much of my cousins were taught by their mothers and how to be successful. Well, hey, did everybody follow the advice? Probably not. Did the ones that did thrive right now? They are. So we all, got to be thankful for what God gave us. We all, without struggle, there's no success. Without knowing that you go through things to make you better, how do you do that? You know what I'm saying? You got to go through things to make you a better person, to make you a stronger person. God give you struggle, so when you make it, you know how to keep it. You know how to be humble. You're humble in life. So I just want to tell everybody out there, I love y'all. Appreciate the support, the love for this video. It's coming. Like and subscribe, man. Like it, boop, thumbs up. Then subscribe. Then subscribe across the screen, man. I really appreciate it, man. I've been jumping up in the last couple of days, my viewership and my subscriptions. And I just want to tell you, that's a subject I felt like talking about today. It wasn't nothing extra special, but it was something that I felt that people needed to know if they didn't. Y'all have a great day. Love you. A fair game. Peace out.